That the misty shape of a person was just standing in a nearby field.
The last episode was a horror episode, and I am, as you could see, was not kind of fan of that episode because it's really a really scary episode from Nukes Top 5. You know, dude, if you're ever gonna see this, I don't know what your name is and who does produce or who produces Nukes Top 5, but I have a lot of respect for you to actually edit all of this shit, because after one time I don't want to look at it again. I just want to, I don't know, watch Happy Tree Friends or something like that just to, you know, get that image out of my head. Yeah, Horror with Dino is an official series on my channel. You can click on the playlist, and then you will can see all the other horror story and videos that I do as well. So let's take a look on part 2. The last, what is it called? Probably 17 minutes. Of the 10 scary ghost videos that will give you the shudders. So we watched 12 minutes for the first video, and we're gonna continue and finish the video today as part 2. Hope you're mentally ready for this, everyone.
Perfect for the top 5, or if you have a ghost hunting channel and you caught something great, contact me at nukestop5@gmail.com. Watcher. The following footage was sent to me by a Nukes Top 5 viewer who wishes to remain completely anonymous to protect his job. So for the purposes of protecting his anonymity, I'll simply refer to him as John in the video. So, John says that he works overnight security at a well-known logistics company. He says that one night, a fellow worker at his job became overheated and collapsed, falling over a 2-story high railing. Unfortunately, he did not survive the fall. Much later that same night at a...
He got overheated in a storage facility and dropped a two-floor railing down and died? How can you get overheated? What?
Around 3 a.m. in the morning, John says that he was doing what he calls, quote, camera patrol. Basically just checking the footage from all of the building's inner and outer surveillance cameras. That's when he spotted this.
Hey, what's up, Nuke? Can't really be having my phone in here, so I have the brightness all the way down. But I am security at this place, and I am in the camera room where I'm having access to a lot of the cameras, and
I already like the sneaky stuff, you know? I cannot have my phone out here, but I'm still gonna do it. Got great content.
I just reported to my supervisor that I noticed someone just kind of like standing in the grass across from the building, and I wanted to show it to you. So yeah, I can't have my phone on the screen for too long, but I'm gonna try to show you the 2 best viewpoints that I have. So yeah.
Come on, dude. It's building up. Show me the
first
fucking
viewpoint.
thing.
So, it's that right there.
Yeah,
There's no tree, there's nothing there.
There's just someone standing there.
There it is again. Like,
Yeah.
it's just standing there. And I let my supervisor know. But, like, our security procedure says that as long as he's not going towards the door, then, like, we don't have to have any worry. But, like, it's just been standing right there. It's to the right of my cursor. Just to the right there. I'll even try to zoom in. And, like, we got a bad viewpoint, but, like, there it is to the left. And, like, this is a 24 camera, 24 frame, 1080p camera, but, like, it's so, like, dark and distinguished. So, yeah.
And why would someone just stand there for, like, in the middle of the night, just randomly?
John says that the misty shape of a person was just standing in a nearby field. John says that he watched for hours. He says the figure moved slightly from time to time, but never came any closer. Perhaps even more bizarre, He says that he almost felt like the misty figure was actually staring back at him through the cameras. Abandoned.
That's just really, really weird. Again, goosebumps. I should wear t-shirts when doing these videos so I can show you the amount of times I get the shivers / goosebumps. Like,
Popular Chinese ghost hunter King Ming from the YouTube channel 01 Supernatural Studio investigates an old abandoned house in Taiwan that has a dark past. As the story goes, a man and his elderly mother lived in the home. The man had a severe gambling addiction, and after taking all of his mother's money, he left the old woman all alone with nothing, not even food to eat. The poor old woman starved. Rumors say that her...
Oh my god. Someone starved to death because someone else's gambling addiction. That's really sad.
Neglected spirit is unable to move on and still waits in the house for her son to return. Ghost hunter King Ming hears some odd sounds and voices in the abandoned house. But other than that, nothing much happens. That is, until he tells the sad story of what took place in the home. That's when things get downright chilling.
不但没有好好照顾他的妈妈，到最后听说还
I got the shivers again because something outside, my neighbors or something threw something in the yard and you could hear the bouncing. I was not breathing at all. Fuck.
虐打他，甚至不让他吃饭，然后因为那个妈妈年纪大了，他也没有办法大小号自理。听说他就把他关在一个房间里面，然后让他大小便都不管。
Like someone is
King
taking
doesn't see it himself, but his
peek.
camera records what appears to be a pale, translucent face peeking from behind a corner. Many of King Ming's viewers believe the mysterious face to be the elderly woman who passed away inside the home, still waiting for her son to return. But what do you think? Let me know
That's
in the
really
comments.
creepy.
A connection from beyond. Sarah Lee Sager is jokingly recording the live feed from their new security camera as her boyfriend Stacy is outside their apartment in the dark, struggling to get the new camera installed. But even as Stacy is outside installing the brand new security camera, it captures someone who just shouldn't be there.
I'm video recording him. Wait, I just seen a fucking something. God, really? Hi, Stacy. You look scary.
Did you see it? A woman appears behind Stacy for a brief second and then disappears. And Sarah captures it all on her phone camera inside. Stacy says he saw no one outside while installing the cam. After discovering the shocking video, Sarah learns that the deceased woman was actually friends with her sister. Sarah feels that this possible connection to the spirit might have been the reason that she was able to capture the entity on video. Lost in...
You could. That was such a clear shot. A passed away friend. Well, that kind of. I don't know. That one could have been fake. It was so. Well, maybe it is. I don't know. I just don't know. I just don't. By the way, I just noticed that because of the light from the side, it looks like I have a big bulge here, which I actually do. And fun fact is I get this here for some reason, and it's just nothing beneath my skin. It's just literally nothing. There's only like veins going here. I get this when I have stress for some reason. I don't know why. If there's any doctor in the chat, why do I get like a bulge on my forehead when I have stress? Is it because the blood pressure just pumps up, I don't know, veins and stuff that I don't know. Please let me know. But yeah, this, I don't know. This one is probably kind of fake. Or at least I think it's fake. So let's continue.
In the cemetery. Back in 2015, Enzo Alonso from the YouTube channel La Ruta Oculta visited a cemetery in Chile while doing research about a boy who allegedly predicted his own death. Enzo suddenly hears footsteps on his left. He turns his head, but no one there. Cut to years later, Enzo is going through his old footage when he discovers something truly chilling. A child appears right behind him at the exact moment he says he heard footsteps. Even creepier, the child's skin seems green and discolored. Enzo claims that there were no children at the cemetery at the time of this recording, certainly not any that looked like that. He says that he and his friend were completely alone. So is it a ghost?
It's also creepy AF.
Ghost caught on camera?
But because it's green, it kind of looks
Or
edited.
just an elaborate hoax. A very, very strange hoax. You can check out Enzo Alonso's YouTube channel, La Ruta Occulta, for more creepy.
Not the most compelling one so far. I mean, the Mexican one, oh my god. But these other ones, meh. So Nuke, the viewers are dropping, the viewers are sending in less, creepy. It's still creepy, but,
paranormal
less
investigations.
really convincing stuff, I guess.
High jumper. Nuke's Top 5 viewer Tobias Olsen recently reached out to me about some very strange footage caught on CCTV at his old job at a trampoline park in Sweden. After the park closed for the night, the building's alarm system went off without any reason. Confused by the alarm, the team checks the security footage, and they are shocked by what they find.
Nej.
Oh, yo!
Vad försvinner färgen för?
Skämtar du eller?
Like a dark mass passing all the cameras and it triggered.
What appears to be a dark shadow moves across several security cameras. Now it's worth mentioning that these cameras are located 13 to 16 feet in the air and are separated by a distance of almost 100 feet. So nothing or no one could have moved across those cameras at this speed and at this height.
Holy
So
shit.
what could this mysterious shadow have been? Is it something supernatural?
Why a trampoline
Or
park?
just a
Why
very
is that
specific
haunted?
pattern of odd camera glitches? Let me know what you think. Halloween haunt or really haunted?
Oh,
The old
Halloween.
Tuella Hospital opened in 1953. It was so severely underfunded that the hospital didn't even have a morgue for its dead. Bodies were simply stacked in an unrefrigerated room. These days, strange things are still going down at the old Tuella Hospital.
Yeah.
You see, a condemned section of the hospital is now used as a haunted Halloween attraction called Asylum 49. Many workers and visitors have claimed to see a terrifying shadow apparition that they call, quote, the Man in Black, who is definitely not part of the Halloween attraction. YouTube ghost hunters Ogden Paranormal investigated the abandoned hospital turned Halloween haunt and caught something downright creepy. Note that in this clip there's a mannequin of a character from the TV series American Horror Story that is a part of the haunted attraction. But the mannequin is not even remotely the scariest thing in this room.
Yeah, I know. I told that lady that.
God, it looks so fucking creepy. I hate these things. Eee.
Did you see it? Some strange shadow appears to be peering at them through the glass, but then just disappears into thin air. So did Ogden Paranormal catch the infamous Man in Black at the haunted old Tuella Hospital? You decide. Eyes in the dark. Ghost hunter Sandro Silva from the
I'll
YouTube
give
channel
him the
Casa
goosebumps
Soba
as much as the
Natural
Mexican one.
and
The
his team
Mexican
members
one
are
is just-
invited to investigate an allegedly haunted
so
farmhouse in the countryside of Brazil. The family that lives in the home claims that an old man haunts their farm and has made it nearly impossible for them to stay there. They hear loud, unexplained sounds in the middle of the night and see shadows throughout their home. But creepiest of all, they often see the old man who haunts their home just sitting quietly in a chair in their house. As Sandro and his team begin their investigation, they hear an odd sound.
Volta pra cá então. Vamos tentar aqui pra frente. Nossa, cara. Nossa, mano. Naquela época, aquele bagulho que esse instrumento aqui, mano. Tinha esse bagulho, bateu aqui. O quê? Bateu um tambor. Tambor, mano? É verdade. Quer tentar ficar mais um pouco aqui, sabe? Eu acho que a gente podia dar uma sequência pra frente. Pode ser, cara. Pra ele fazer as manifestações mesmo, tá? Vamos tentar ver.
Imagine buying a house or an apartment and not being able to live normally in it because you're constantly scared. I think that's one of my biggest nightmares. If I would buy a house or an apartment, which should be your safe haven, and it not being safe, if you know what I mean.
Something seems to hit a drum in one of the rooms not once, but twice. Almost like something is trying to get their attention. And then things get truly bizarre.
Nossa, você viu? Oi! Nossa! Ai, cara do céu! Meu Deus, Sandro! Meu Deus do céu, cara! Escutou o barulho aqui? Nossa, só vi tipo arredou mano. Mas você escutou a porta ali? A porta mexeu.
Did you see it? The team hears the creaking of a door that seems to be moving on its own. But what they don't realize is that someone or something is watching them from the dark.
What the
A figure with glowing eyes can be seen staring at them from behind a corner in the farmhouse hallway. When the video went live, YouTube viewers immediately pointed out the strange figure. But to this day, the creepy farmhouse lurker remains unexplained. You can check out the full video over on Sandro Silva's YouTube channel, Casa Sobrenatural.
Ugh. Ugh. Would you sell? Or would you stay in a house or an apartment which are, for example, let's say you rented it for a year and you have to pay the entire year. You cannot cancel it early or cannot get your money back, or you cannot sell it. You bought a house. Would you stay and live in it if you had such things happening to you? Please let it know in the comment section down below. I'm really curious on what you would do. I think that I wouldn't. I think I would take the financial hit and go somewhere else and use the video footage, I don't know, in court or something to, I don't know, you cannot win this in court from a if you're renting from someone who's renting it out. To say you're fucking scared and you want to cancel it earlier and you want your money back from the contract. Would it be possible? Is there any attorney watching, attorney from any country? If so, please explain to me if this is something that would be possible.
The unwelcome roommate. Lainey and Ben are a British couple who say that their home is haunted by a very active poltergeist. For 2 years, they have witnessed objects moving or falling on their own. They felt the touch of something that just isn't there. Lights flicker randomly and for no reason, and they hear odd, unexplained sounds and voices. Creepiest of all, late one night, Lainey says that she woke up and saw the apparition of a woman standing at the foot of their bed. But it wasn't until the recent global lockdown, when Lainey and Ben were forced to stay at home, that the activity became so frequent that they decided to share their experience on TikTok and YouTube.
Okay, so just briefly, this is a mess, but this is my bedroom, and I've just been sat here just scrolling briefly. Now, every now and then, and you can see where it hits. Oh my god, it's just happened again. This thing, look, I'll just show you. There's nothing pulling that open. Every now and then, I'll come upstairs, and this is what's happening.
That door just opened on its own.
I saw it as well.
What are you going to do about it? Because I'm not dealing with it.
Why do I always have to be the one? Like, it's like I'm the sacrificial lamb.
Literally? Well, I don't want to have to be the one to deal with it.
Oh. Right, it's Sunday morning. Hang on, I need to calm down.
Oh, so do I.
I thought we were being burgled.
So did I.
It's worse.
I'd rather be burgled.
Me too. Sunday morning, we were just chilling out upstairs in bed, and we just heard loads of noise. Oh look, there's a fork on the floor.
Look at the state of the place.
And this is what we come down to.
This is why I would never buy a used house where someone died or where something bad happened. I would never do it. Never. Or rent it, for example. I would only want to have new stuff and not built on, I don't know, a cemetery or next to a cemetery or something like that. Just because of this shit. Like, I can't imagine not being able to live, and it looks like a really nice home.
cupboard's in an absolute state.
Hang on, I'm just gonna... Oh my god. Did you see that? Oh my god!
Off.
Ben, I'm getting out of here.
After doing some research, Lainey and Ben discovered that the land their new home was built on used to be an old burial site where several skeletal remains were found during construction.
There you have it. It's built on a graveyard. So, yeah, nah. Doing my research before I'm gonna buy my first house or whatever, I'd rather just be in an apartment like on the 4th, 5th floor, something like that. But even then, I would check. I would check just because of this stuff. No thanks.
The couple says that they don't feel the presence in their home to be aggressive right now, but the paranormal activity does seem to be becoming more extreme as the weeks pass.
Oh, love him, Ben.
Look at him, man. But give him his toys that we spent 30 quid on at the start. He won't play with them like this. He's not interested. Give him a ribbon that we found bloody lying about. He loves it.
Was that a ball?
I think it was.
This book's just come off this shelf, and I blame... I blame you.
Why? No, hang on. Before
I blame you.
Why?
Oh, it's broken.
Why?
I blame you because you were asking for something.
Yeah, about an hour ago.
Then, after all that, one night, things get truly bizarre.
You gonna speak or not?
I'm just so intrigued and so I don't know, scared and interested. Adrenaline, I don't know, I can't even describe all my emotions while watching this, and it just gets me silent and thinking about like what would I do, why the fuck, searching for explanations which are not there, and the way they react is literally the same like me, like how the fuck can something like that happen, you know? That's probably the reason why I just shut down.
Shall I do it?
Alright. That door was like, it was shut, but not on the latch, and it's just opened. So, yeah. Like,
now you've got
I got a load of grief in the comments because I sent you to go and deal with this cupboard door, and now that door's triggered. So, and I'm not down for that. What in the f?
That's just scared the out of me.
What the f?
I'm gonna say that there's something attached to that.
Look under the fucking table as well, showing there's no f in it. I'm not down for that.
That's a dishwasher under the, well, you know, unit, washing machine. Where could somebody be hiding? Oh.
That was me.
Oh god, you can't even see up there.
An empty water bottle flies across the kitchen,
And it flies with
startling
force.
both Ben and Lainey. Lainey snatches it up immediately to prove that there are no wires or strings, and Ben reveals that there are no accomplices hiding in the kitchen cupboards. To this day, the couple continues to share their creepy experiences on their TikTok and YouTube channel, hoping one day they will find more answers to their mysterious haunting. Be sure to check out Lainey and
Get your house cleansed. Get from, like, literally from all the fucking beliefs. Get an imam, I don't know how you call the guy from the Jews. Get
Ben's
a
YouTube
priest. Get all that kind of stuff in there, and you know, oh my god, I just what the fuck would I do? I don't know. So yeah, I hope you guys like this horror with Dino episode. I don't like making these videos, but as I said, I will continue making them because they're creepy as fuck and at the same time very interesting, and you guys seem to like them as well. So if you like the video, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you want to see the upcoming videos, and I see you guys in the creepy next one. Ugh.
Perfect.